Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Pokusu Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. If you really want to take a quantum leap, invest the 199. 100 studies. Put in code SC98799 in the comment box or email that to me. You get the bonus material. I send it a little at a time. It's not effective to send it all at once, but you learn chord families and 10 systems of improvisation in a very organic way, without putting it in a box, without a bunch of explanations. You experience it, and we seed the subconscious mind. This system is organized to slide into your subconscious mind, create a musical folder, and your subconscious mind is so powerful, it's going to teach you. Anyway, my advice is don't overthink it. This is a really hard guitar to find. I think I might have the only one for sale right now. It's made in the 70s in Korea. It's a Carlos. It's got that beautiful mahogany mid-range sound, brass saddle. There's plenty of saddle left, by the way, here if somebody wants to take the action down a little bit. But yeah, it really has an interesting sound. It was a company that was and they made some high-end stuff too with the Brazilian wood and everything. But it's a company that kind of reminds me a lot of the great guitars made in the 70s by like Alvarez and companies like that, Aria. This is a well thought out guitar. Just the fact that it came with a brass nut and brass saddle shows that these guys know what they're doing. But it hasn't been played hardly at all in the last 30, 40 years, so I'm starting to wake it up, and it hasn't woke up completely, but it already sounds a lot better than when I first played it. Now I have it in Dadgad because I love Dadgad. Mahogany is an acquired taste. This is kind of hard to explain, but a great guitar tone is not just about volume, it's about the color of the tone. And mahogany is really a great sounding wood. One of the best guitars I ever had was about this size, about a triple O size. It was a 30s. I actually had two of them. It was a 30s Martin 0017. It sounded unbelievable, and it was all mahogany, which is what this one is. And I've just got 10s on here because that's what I had laying around. There's a little bit of space under the bridge here. I don't feel it anywhere else. I wouldn't worry about it, but I mean, this guitar sounds great with 10s. I wouldn't go heavier than 11s on it. You probably could and be okay, but just to be safe, I'd go with 11s. You're not going to get much of a different sound in 11s and 12s. And like I said, there's plenty of saddle left. If you wanted to bring that action down a little bit, it's okay for me, but if you wanted to bring it down a little bit, you don't want to go too far because you're going to lose tone. But there's plenty of saddle left if you want to bring that action down a little bit. Plenty of saddle left. And most luthiers, if you don't give them the right of way to hit you with a big bill, just go, look, I only want to spend 20, 25. All I want you to do is take the bottom of the saddle down a little bit, and I don't want to pay more than 20, 25. Just tell them that up front. If they're good and they're honest and they're not hurting for work, they'll do it. Because you don't need a complete setup. I adjusted the neck on it. Some people might want to, do a little more setup work to it. But I mean, to me, it's just needs a little bit lower action, But as you can see, I'm playing up here. See that woody mahogany. Mahogany has this wooden bell type sound. It's just, I really love it, you know. It just sounds beautiful. But yeah, this is a pretty rare guitar. But this company tried to make a go of it, and it's hard to have a guitar company. It is a lot of work. It's a lot to coordinate. It's expensive. So I mean, it's very common that companies, will hit it for a while and then not quite make it. But they made some incredible guitars. I recently saw a nylon string online with a Brazilian rosewood back made by this company. And this company is not the same as Carlos Rebelli. That's a different company. This company is made in Korea. The model of this is 149, and this is really a nice guitar. I'm really not nuts about selling it. That's just and if you play this guitar in the bathroom, you can shake hands with the tone. That's a good way to test a guitar, because then you kind of hear what it sounds like being mic'd. This guitar mic'd is going to be insane. I can tell, because I heard it in the bathroom, and I could hear the tone, and that's a great way to kind of, it's not like every guitar sounds great in the bathroom either. It's not just about volume. Learning to recognize great guitars is a lot harder than people think. It takes years. I've been buying and selling for over 40 years, and you learn to hear tone, and of course I can hear the tone not in the bathroom as well. It's the mid range and the mid bass is where a lot of the magic is in a great guitar, and this one has it. This one's 375. Comes with a chipboard case. These new strings are stretching, so it's not perfectly in tune. Once in a while, when I hit the open D string, I hear a slight buzz. It's probably just a little tight in the net up here. That's literally like a 2-3 second fix. Just open the groove up just ever so slightly. But I don't hear it when I'm fretting a note on the 4th string. But once in a while, I hear a little buzz there. Like I said, it's probably just needs to be opened up a little bit on the brass nut there. But yeah. Hear that roundness of tone? You can even just hear it, something as simple as that. Hear that roundness of tone? And that's with a 10 on the top. I just stretch the string out. Yeah, you can. But yeah, I looked around on the internet. I didn't see another one of these for sale. This is really rare. I would love to keep this, because I love mahogany guitars. I love this 00 size like this, and it probably could use a good cleaning. It's got some surface level scratches, the real thin kind that are kind of hard to see unless you get the right angle. But yeah, man, this is a really nice guitar. It's I kind of specialize in finding guitars. It's got a little something here. I kind of specialize in finding guitars that punch way above their price, and it's not easy to do, by the way. I actually bought a couple guitars from this guy that I got this from, and they were both just very, very, very nice old vintage guitars. One of them actually my son bought to give away to his girlfriend, and which I thought was really cool. But yeah, I just recently just got this dialed back in, and I couldn't be happier with it. And it's probably only about 35-40% woken up too. Anyway, like I said, these are new strings. They're stretching out, so I'm going to make this a short demo. But yeah, this is a really nice guitar. It reminds me a lot of a really nice made in Japan guitar, but this is made in Korea. It's old, made in the 70s. This wood has aged. The wood was better back then because of less pollutants in the water and the air. And this is really a nice guitar. It's really going to be hard for me not to just keep this, but I can't keep every great guitar I get, being that I have a small guitar business. But I deal in a very, very small amount of inventory just because, I don't want to stress myself out. I don't have a lot of room to store stuff, so I only carry about, 20 to 25 guitars, around that, and it kind of dips up and down, But yeah, this is one of those guitars that just punches way above its price point. And like I said, there's plenty of saddle left here, so you could pay somebody $20 to lower this if you want to lower the action a little bit. Anyway, Carlos, made in Korea, model 149, beautiful guitar. I just love I don't have this listed anywhere else yet. I may put it on Reverb too, I don't know. Anyway, it's one of those guitars I'm going to be getting calls on for years probably, and it's probably one of my regular customers is probably going to grab this pretty soon. But yeah, it's really, really a nice guitar. I just love the look too. Excuse me. It's got some smudges and stuff. It needs to be cleaned. But yeah, it's a beautiful guitar. I just love the look of the mahogany like that. I think it's just really a beautiful look, But yeah, it's a really, really sweet guitar, and I'm gonna miss it. I played it probably a couple hours yesterday because I'm kind of trying to wake it up, and even one of my roommates even noticed, yeah, it's already sounding better, So I think a couple more hours of playing, it's gonna sound maybe 20% better, and it's just gonna keep getting better because this guitar was probably played hardly at all in the last 30, 40 years. So when a guitar hasn't been played, it takes it a while to remember what it was made for. You can hear that. I just put these strings on yesterday, so. All right, folks. Steve, 714-548-0385, or email me, stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not spelled out. Or pokezu@gmail.com. Don't just message me through YouTube. It doesn't work that well. But yeah, I'm asking $375. I don't know. All right, take care. Maybe a slight bit of wiggle, not a ton. This is really a nice guitar. Bye-bye.